Ashrefonia for your more address more kwaba Edoba Daily Update TV so. And then I will show you my day and now subscribe to my YouTube channel. No, I like it, now I share, now the comment. I share comment section where Beji Brain now I can my for any Ashrefonia now so atibi. A year Parker Wilson or a part FM breakfast show so. Now that was exclusive interview between Koku Anyindoho and Parker Wilson. Now, our common demo is about constitutional review, which was initiated by Atamels, according to a year Koku Anyindoho. A patron Atamels started say obe make constitutional review, but Mahama buying or boycott. I went to me and follows that legacy, no. And you know, Koku Anyindoho a happy praises to Baumia. I say, oh, Baumia, I can say about obe taking notes now. Was share near a constitutional review. Anna Parker was suggested no, asema ba me ken Mahama aka Koku Anyindoho air purchase one day or insisted on that. Now Parker was now a host no a pull evidence to what he was trying to say no or whatever he was saying no he pulled evidence to what to show to Koku Anyindoho say Mahama truly waka say oba chese obe make sure say constitutional review no obe adding obe follow not say if there is any amendments then they carry it on. Now hona Parker was in Ekinkan Chira Koku Anyindoho hono say then it seems like he was insisting to what the guy was saying. No say oh this is the source City News Mahama can say obe make sure say constitutional review no obe taking notes on that now or mashe hona Koku Anyindoho Parker was in case Aden on for credit Emma Mahama say why finally why then why jatum say and I say why accepted for constitutional review which is meant to be a year at Atamels legacy. Anna a Koku Anyindoho ebeka say oh finally a year Mahama who say a year or the Mahama say Mahama who the good thing of a year at Atamels obe follow sa legacy no and all the same no you say a year Koku Anyindoho who the good thing of a year Koku Anyindoho who the good thing of Mahama in terms of constitutional review and one man credit on that say that is really a good thing and for this praise and for this credit that has given to Mahama. Now this is a massive interview. This is the part 1. We'll bring the part 2 into the stay tuned for our commercial show. God bless you.
Keeping an eye on him, on his campaign style, okay, and the things that he's coming out with. Then John Mahama so hold on about constitutional. So we review, I am just checking right from. So give it to me. 11th of January 2024, before Barnes boasted that. No John Mahama, Edin Kambe Kase, one bar constitutional over review. Good. So he said it. Yes. So the question is that if he brings himself to me. My first question will be, so why didn't you continue when President Newz died? You see, when we are doing the analysis, let's put the thing in perspective. President Newz here on the 24th of July 2012, officially say 1:30. By 7:38, John Mahama had been sworn in as President of the Republic of Ghana. Yanfama Nanado, Yanfama Baumia, Yanfama Kufoire Mawo John Mahama. So if you come back to me as a policy analyst, as a Ghanaian, and also as an NDC member, and a key player in the Newz administration, you are giving me this sound bite in 2024. Right. 12 years. Every other time he didn't see the relevance of it. Good. So come and tell me. He didn't see the relevance of it. And then listen, we'll get there. But this constitution review, it was in the NDC's manifesto. Before we won the 2008 elections, President Newz said it at public fora, IEA presidential debates, and made sure that it featured in the NDC's manifesto for 2012. Yes. Go and check. John Mahama about 2012 to 2016, he had his own vision too. Even the vision, not constitution review in count. I'm happy that you have started this way because you are now, and you very soon I will tell you why human beings can have their own vision. So, given that John Mahama had his own vision, so he didn't want to continue with what President did. No problem. So how has he now revised the vision? After 12 years. What has made him change his mind? Is it because he picked up information that Bawumia was going to talk about this? So, I mean, can't about Bawumia. I mean, information filters around.
Is that your suspicions and argument?
It is possible.
So, picking information is the first.
And now we are okay, you know. What did he say in addition to it? He just said he would do it.
Of course.
He didn't give details. When Bawumia said it at UPSA, he added something to it. That I will review the constitution purposely to reduce the powers of the president. Bawumia said it.
And John Mahama is saying that I will implement Constitution Review Committee's recommendations if I win 2024 polls. What it means is that, according to him, because recommendations with an S, with an S.
You see?
So you give him the credit that now finally, one also the Atamno's legacy of the amount. You are happy with that.
He says
you
that.
Praise him for that.
That's what you are saying that he has said.
No, it's here. And my kind of any.
Yes.
Read it. We can City FM online.
I'll implement Constitution Review Committee's recommendations if I win 2024 polls.
Mahama. Good, fantastic. My kind of amount. And you praise him for that.
Oh, he says he'll do it.
Yeah.
Oh, Mahama. Finally, you realize that what Atamnos was doing was a good thing. Now, you have said that he has his own vision. Beautiful. And now that brings me to the Bawumia issue.
Yeah.
The reason why I am paying attention to him is because of exactly what you have said.
Because he has his own vision.
Because he has his own vision.
You want him to win the elections?
Hold on.
No, you want
let's do the analysis. Don't jump the gun.
Me too.
Analysis in here. And I wanna introduce the issue of Mahama having his own vision.
Of course.
And I agree. I have nothing against him having his own vision. Saying tia oba ya nyame piwo President Mills one twaso. Even the economy that President Mills built, 34 months single digit inflation, introduction of single spine, stable currency, yanko amanone anko bobusia $1. Jomama Breso no buy na we introduce a abwebi a friend of roadshow. Roadshow ni se oko bobusia na oni se tek pene atofose no. Ombe ye dede no more de ahwahwa mu. E ko bobusia Ghana ho economy nti e ko bobusia. They started it and then PP came and continued. You understand?
Yeah.
Removal of teacher training allowances, removal of nursing training allowances.
Sure.
As a social democratic party, where did John Mahama get those ideas from? When President Newz was rather expanding the health infrastructure.
It was wrong to have done that.
University of Ghana Medical Center, University of Health and Allied Sciences, nursing training schools, health assistance training schools, midwifery training schools, all across the regions. You came and you took out the allowances. Because that was your vision. Fine. How was it at the bar? Didn't it affect him at the polls?
Yeah.
Good. So that was his vision. His vision led him to an over 1 million loss defeat. That was his vision. So his vision led him to defeat. So talking about vision, and I'm happy with it because I've been having these meetings and encounters with people and they say, why can Bawumia say he has his own vision? And why is he not implementing his vision at this point in time? Now, let me just go straight to the 1992 Constitution so that we can talk from a position of
the Constitution and the law.
The Constitution and the law.
Yeah, me too.
So I think, is it chapter 8 of the 1992 Constitution? Yeah, chapter 8. The executive. So let's go straight to the vice president.
Is there a payment? Koku and Constitution.
Good. The vice president. Yeah, chapter 8.
Vice president.
Straight to the vice president. There shall be a vice president of Ghana who shall perform such functions as may be assigned to him by this constitution or by the president.
Okay, assigned to him.
To him.
By this constitution
or by the president.
Great. I like that.
A candidate for the office of vice president shall be designated by the candidate for the office of president before the election of the president. Now, these two articles alone, or clauses, thank you, ab initio, tells you that the vice president is working at the behest of the president.
True.
Ono no pay. And why your vice president? And anya maybe wo hoso a ono no pay no dem a. Typically, this issue of economic management team, Paka, there's no provision in the constitution that says the vice president must be a chairman of economic management team. There's no provision in the constitution. In fact, the economic management team, it's not a constitutional animal.
Okay.
Now, how did this whole thing start? It was under Rawlings when he brought President Mills in 1996, because he had done 11 years of PNDC, 4 years of NDC, combined 15 years. He was in his last 4 years. By that time, he thought he should focus on other things as he was about to exit. He had brought in this knowledgeable law professor, tax expert, economist, public administrator, somebody who had run our internal revenue system for close to a decade, reformed the tax system all over Ghana and elsewhere. He was comfortable allowing him to manage cabinet and to be the head of the technocracy, overseeing the ministers and running the administration.
Well, the burden of MPP administration. I mean, is that what it is? Because I say they be who promote MPP administration. Now, some will compare Bahama to John Mahama and the campaign strategy. So people are saying that as an Atamus Institute, what they promote MPP administration.
Well, then again, it's not Atamus Institute. The Atamus Institute in common.
Okay.
And I'm a catcher.
No, when are you founder of the institute?
Good. I agree. But there's also a governing board, and there are other people.
Okay.
Now, talking about, first of all, we are a public policy advocacy think tank.
Okay.
Of course, Koku Anyindoho. Okay, so I'm also a politician.
True.
A nationalist. A political expert. Whatever, name it. In Tedu Baby, I have no option. Say, Mr. Mibura, in Sema Ekokokoso, fire manual sem. Still, you drew a battle.
Yeah, because election is just around the corner.
Less than 6 months.
Yeah.
Today is what? 16th June.
Yeah.
So we are about a week short of 6 months.
6 months.
Near Tuaba. So, and I waka say, yes, you. I say, me Kabima Baumia.
Kabima Baumia and MPP Aban.
Let me just go. MPP Aban sem nieka. We're talking about the campaign. Now, first of all, John Mahama, NDC flag bearer.
Right.
13th May.
Last year.
2023.
Yeah, last year, 2023.
The chin, Dr. Dufo onsa. Of course, I was supporting Dr. Dufo. And for obvious reasons, but I was on the Dr. Dufo team. But it's chin, yensa. John Mahama. Well, at a point, you call court. And on my patch, I say, yen semna yɛ de kɔ court no on be hwɛ mu nti yen show good faith
I'm withdraw case
yen withdraw case yen withdraw case na hi do mo pɛ na mo yɛ but no problem. I mean we are saying it happens. So 13th May 2023 no umuyi former President John Dramani Mahama. It wasn't until let me say November 4th good and umuyi Baumia.
Yeah, as a flag bearer for MPP.
As a flag bearer for MPP. Between 13th May, June, July, August, September, October, November, 6 months. I'm not too sure what John Mahama did within that space.
If you're not your consultation,
I don't have a problem. There are so many ways of going about it. But immediately, Baumia was elected. Sir, 4th November. The Christmas period, the MPP as a political party did something very interesting. That was when they decided that they would go into their parliamentary primaries. Until 25th December, Christmas, no? Saturday, almost filing.
Yeah.
So what they did was that during the festive period, other parties, they were on the ground working. Then they decided that their primaries will come towards the end of January. So it means from 25th December up to 31st January, they were working. Then Bawumia had his policy statement sometime in February. It was UPS.
And the ball solution.
Now, first of all, on that 4th November, Sana Juno Accra Sports Stadium, he said something. I have my own vision. In the presence of Nanado, and Oka said, I have my own vision. Now, when I was analyzing him that night, of course, he said plenty of things that night, and I thought I was in the platform. But what stood out is I have my own vision.
Sure.
UPSA and the vision too. Now back to this constitution thing. So it was a UPSA that Bawumia spoke about so many things, including the fact of the review constitution. Since then, I've been keeping an eye on him because for me, it's like Papa who a judge will be or baby. Now, what prepare for what he said will be nam featuring or say, Papa Japadi no meaning baby I war. Master, say that now that you stop sleeping. Because what he say will be a kabibi amana ayode. So could the constitution president will start here Mahama and Twasono. It's about me can say obe Twasono. I got interested.
Okay.
A few other things that he said that day. Another one, or say national service will no longer be compulsory. I'm surprised that he himself, as he's going around the institutions, he's not talking about it again. Or say national service will no longer be compulsory. It will exist, but it will no longer be compulsory.
Yeah.
And I'm a boy.
I open now, yeah.
It will be university. And as a tertiary institution, now we need Juma. Juma. It national service is no longer sebe a condition, precedent before you can get into the public service. Okay. So if you can find a job, go and do a job.
You won't support it, Hold
on.
That's the point I'm making.
No, I said I am keeping an eye
on him,
on his campaign style.
Okay.
And the things that he's coming out with.
Then John Mahama so
hold on
about constitution. No. So we review. No. I am just checking right from.
So give it to me.
11th of January 2024. Before Bawumia's boasted. No John Mahama. It didn't come back. One more bar constitution. Over review.
Good. So he said it.
Yes.
So the question is that if he brings himself to me, my first question will be, so why didn't you continue when President Newz died? You see, when we are doing the analysis, let's put the thing in perspective. President Newz on the 24th of July 2012, in fact, officially say 1:30. By 7:38, John Mahama had been sworn in as president of the Republic of Ghana. Yanfama Nanado, Yanfama Bawumia, Yanfama Kufuere Mawo John Mahama. So if you come back to me as a policy analyst, as a
Yamo address am kwaba edoba daily update TV so na wo hwe dwumadi no ni de kwaso no abon modern a subscribe my YouTube channel, like and share na fa comment share comment section beje bre na akan amatie for any ahwefo nyina so atim Koku Anyindoho Koku Anyindoho of late as a Mahama ho ya odie ewo ne mo na ne nyina was our constitutional review na o ka say constitutional review no ade Bawumia ka no knowing say Mahama so education ka say obe make sure say constitutional review oba obehwe so we any 2024 election a obehwe na wa ere amaya constitution na review constitution ano na ye pakarose already a check Koku Anyindoho na it seems like Koku Anyindoho was what bitter and somewhere were doubting say Mahama can say obe continue the legacy of Atamos, which related to a year constitutional review. Into police source from a city news, and an Okin kind a yes source and a trade a year Koku Anyindoho. And a packer was instructing and say give credit to Mahama because finally waka asema wo hwehwe say o and he was like, oh Mahama, yeah, finally he have seen the good thing of a year at Amos, which means or part say or da Mahama say one who say who the good thing of Atamos on a constitutional review now all be making sure say or be all follow that legacy no enti no ho and audio any quote no me person also do comment to be sure on a Koku it seems na Koku of late no on the former president as emerges on Pendream Mahama, but this time around, a year Parker was instructed to give credit to Mahama, and he has really done that. And I did you my for comment show, Nyan Kinkai.